Hey everybody, today we're checking out some incredible deals here on the Nintendo Switch. Welcome back, and let me take a quick moment to thank you all for hanging out in the live streams lately and always leaving comments. I really do value your feedback, especially on the new videos that we've been doing lately. You all are the heart of the channel. Truly, you make the process of researching and creating these videos a lot of fun, and it means a lot to us. Now, as I mentioned, we have some great deals to check out together, and we'll start off with some hot deals at new low prices here at the start of the video, and then we'll move on to games that, while not at new lows, are still excellent values all the same. If you enjoyed the video, please leave us a like and let me know what games you might pick up down below. I do my best to respond to every comment every week. Also, if you're a fan of the Nintendo Switch and you enjoy saving money, feel free to subscribe and join our extended family. We'd love to welcome you, and on top of that, it's time for a new giveaway for another $5 eShop gift card. All you have to do to qualify is just leave us a like and drop me a comment down below so I can find your name and put it on the list, and of course be subbed to make sure you don't miss the notification for the winner down the line. And with all of that said, let's go ahead and dive in, folks. Stay safe and please enjoy the video. Alright, we'll start today with Andro Dunos 2, which is a single-player arcade shooter with a download around 400 megabytes, and even though the main story is only about an hour long, it does offer plenty of replay value due to the arcade nature of the game. Now, this is a follow-up to a game that was released in the early 90s, and while I never played the original, I did enjoy this game for a bit when I picked it up at release. The music has always been a major highlight for me, and this game hits all the marks for fans of the genre. Right now it's on sale for just $5.99, a new low price until the 9th of March. Next we have ANIMUS Revenant, which is a single-player action RPG with an isometric view, which was a change for the series as the first two featured an over-the-shoulder view, and it has a download around 2.5 gigs and offers about 25 to 50 hours of gameplay on average. The game definitely has that Souls-like feel to it with tactical stamina-based combat that can get pretty intense, and players can craft weapons or item upgrades to improve their stats, and of course getting to know all these mechanics will be required to take on some of the tougher bosses near the end of the game. Right now you can pick up ANIMUS Revenant for just $6.34, marked down 72% until the 13th. Next up we have Phoenotopia Awakening. This is a single-player retro 2D RPG with a download size around 1 GB, and it offers more than 50 hours of gameplay on average. The pixel art and animations and the retro sound are absolutely top-notch, and the game features challenging combat, unique puzzles, and encourages exploration as well. The story revolves around a young girl who, while out gathering the rest of the children, gets sidetracked, and while away the entire town disappears, leaving her and just her friends to uncover the mystery. Now along the way you'll face off with bosses that will test your skills and reflexes, you'll uncover secrets, find hidden collectibles, and of course form relationships with the NPCs that will ultimately help save your home. Right now it's on sale for just $8.99, marked down 55% until the 7th, again a brand new low. Next up we have Circus Electrique, which is a turn-based RPG set in an alternate version of London in the 1800s and offers players between 10 and 30 hours of gameplay as we try to run the greatest circus in the world. In this one we play as a young female protagonist, and it's our job to uncover what's happening to the residents around town. You'll have to manage tons of different characters and promote your circus as well to keep the money coming in, and there are a ton of unlockables, plus based on your party layout the game can be made much easier or tougher on yourself, so play around with them in different combinations. Right now you can pick it up for just $11.99, marked down 40% until March 9th, and the download is just under 4 gigs. MARSUPILAMI HOOBADVENTURE is a fun single-player 2D platformer and the newest mainline title in the series. It gives players roughly 3 to 6 hours of main story gameplay and allows you to switch between the 3 main protagonists at any time, which is always cool. Sadly though, they don't really have anything that separates them, but that's okay because the gameplay and controls are both great here on the Switch. And of course with the MARSUPILAMIs having really long tails, of course we'd make use of that as our main attack. The game offers more than 20 levels with some pretty creative boss battles as well, and it offers a few difficulty settings, making it easy for beginners, but still having the option for more hardcore gamers. Right now it's on sale again for just $11.99 with a 60% discount until the 12th of March, and the download is just under 3 gigs. Next we have Tormented Souls, which is an incredible indie horror title that recreates that feeling of the classic Resident Evil games and gives players an updated control scheme that makes it much more approachable for those that aren't familiar with the older tank style of controls. The story follows a young woman named Caroline as she searches a huge twisted mansion trying to rescue a couple of missing girls. You'll have to solve puzzles by finding and combining items, manage your inventory, and of course take out some demonic creatures as you work your way through the roughly 10-hour story. I highly recommend this game if you're a fan of the genre, and right now you can pick it up for just $13.99, marked down 30% to a new low, and the deal ends on the 26th. The download though is just under 10 gigs, so keep that in mind if you plan to pick it up. Alright, as I mentioned, these next few deals, while not at new low prices, are still great values just the same. We'll start with Bulletstorm, the Duke of Switch edition, which is an intense FPS with a download around 9.4 gigs, and it offers roughly 10 hours of gameplay on average, plus the Switch version stars good old Duke himself. Now this game is a ton of fun, but it is hardcore when it comes to the language if you choose to play as Duke specifically, but you can turn on a filter if it's a bit too much. It's an incredible FPS though, even without Duke. It plays well on the Switch, and right now it's on sale for just $7.49, marked down 75% until the 9th. Next we have Alwa's Legacy, which is a single-player retro puzzle platformer with a download around 1.1 gigs and should take roughly 10 to 12 hours to wrap up. Now the game has a great combat system with special items and spells you can unlock, and there are some really cool environmental puzzles to solve as you progress through the story, plus again the soundtrack is amazing. The map is pretty large and you can get lost really easily though, so keep that in mind as you explore. But if you're looking for a good retro game, Alwa's Legacy is on sale for just $8.99, marked down half price until the 26th. Next up we have HunterX, which is another amazing 2D action platformer from the team that made 3000 Duel. This new game has better graphics, smoother gameplay, and it's just great to play overall. It has a download around 1.4 gigs and runs great here on the Switch. The combat system and the way you level up and work through the skill trees all feel very familiar with other games in the genre, but the gameplay does set it apart. And of course you know I'm a sucker for good boss battles, and it checks that box as well. Right now it's on sale for just $10.49, marked down 30% until the 1st. Alright everybody, here are a few other games to check out while you're already on the eShop. Alright everybody, thank you all so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video or you like the Switch, we have plenty more content on the channel. Feel free to check it out.
That's all for today's list. We hope you liked the video. If you did, consider subscribing and liking down below. Okay, bye!